Hi, Natalie Rice from here from sportstalkreview.com, and back with us is Joao from mgtennistipster.com. He is going to be covering the tournament with us, and we're just about to kick off with day one. We're looking at the men's. There's a few favourites, maybe 3 or 4 notable, of course, Novak Djokovic being one of them. We've also got David Federer, we've got Berdych, we've got Cilic. So many here, but the spread is very low just for us to take that bet. How are you approaching matches with such strong favourites?
Well, as you said, Djokovic is one of the players that will start tomorrow. He'll be playing against Young Chung from South Korea. And on these matches with such short, low odds on them to win the matches, the spread is quite high. In this match, the line is at minus 11 for Djokovic. And Chung is a very competitive player. He's a young guy who has a good, solid ground strokes. He's solid from the baseline. Last year, he did a good match against Wawrinka at US Open, losing in 3 tiebreaks. And I think he can give a good fight to Djokovic. So I advise to avoid betting on Djokovic spread on this match.
Yeah, okay then. So quite a tough match then for Djokovic to start off with.
I think he should get the job done in 3 sets. However, it won't be easy for him to crush his opponent to cover the minus 11 spread. He needs to win the sets by 6-2, 6-2, 6-2. Has to be something really expressive, and I don't think he'll do that against Chung.
All right, all right. So what is the next? So we've got Federer as well. Is there any sort of are there any bets that you can actually play? Obviously, the spread again is gone. Is the value there has gone.
Yeah, Federer is going to play against Nicolas Basilashvili from Georgia. This guy Basilashvili did a very interesting run last year at Wimbledon. He's a super aggressive baseliner, tries to hit the ball very hard from forehand and the backhand side, but he's also far from consistent. And since that run in Wimbledon, he won 1 challenger event, but hasn't been able to keep that level. This year started with a poor performance, losing against the guy outside top 500. And Federer has a great weapon to play against this kind of hard hitters. That is his backhand slice. And I think he should use that weapon to cut the pace from the rallies. And the spread is at minus 10 at 1.90 on Pinnacle. And I think Federer can cover it. He knows that in order to have some chances on Grand Slams, he has to win the matches in short time. So he's fresher on the later stages. And I think he'll do the job here quite easily against his opponent.
So you're saying we should play then Roger Federer's spread then?
Yeah, minus 10 at 1.90 on Pinnacle.
All right. What about Marin Cilic? 1.1. I have the odds there. Very low value. What's your sort of thoughts about that one?
Well, since his performance at the US Open in 2014 when he won his first and so far only Grand Slam title, he hasn't been able to keep up with that level. He was serving at an outstanding level, but since then he had some couple of injuries too, and he'll face a tough opponent, Tiamo de Bakker. The Dutch is a good player, not able to perform so solid and regular as he might, and he would be on top 50, for example, because he can play very good and has a strong serve. And I think Bakker will give a very good fight. And I end this match. I see the over 33 at 1.93 also in Pinnacle as a very good value bet.
Okay, wonderful. And then we've also got, you said here, Berdych. What are you playing for with him?
Yeah, Thomas Berdych, he already reached twice the semifinals on this event and always does some good performances. He'll play against the Indian Yuki Bambri, who is a good player. He showed up a couple of years ago with some impressive ground strokes. He's a very good ball striker, but struggles to perform also at a consistent level, especially on lower level tournaments. But he might do a very good match against Berdych. Last year he played against Murray on this event, losing by 3-6, 4-6, 6-7. Gave a very good fight to Murray, and playing without pressure against Berdych on a big tournament like this, we might see another very good performance from him. So the spread on Berdych is very high, minus 10.5 at 1.99. So I suggest to avoid this one well.
All right. Now, what's your thoughts on in-play betting? Is that something that you do regularly, especially when you do have such like a strong favorite? You can find out how many maybe sets the matches are going to go, and then sort of bet on that during the tennis match. Do you like in-play betting?
I only like in play betting when you analyze the possibility before the match, because during the match you often don't have the enough time you need to analyze all the variables possible that you can analyze. So you might be influenced by that.
Hmm.
But I have one match that I think we might have a good opportunity for in live play. That is between Temuraz Gabashvili and Andreas Seppi. Gabashvili did a great run at Sydney, reaching semifinals, and he's a tremendous player with great ground strokes, but so inconsistent. He just can't keep a regular level. On the other hand, Seppi loves to play on best of five sets. Last year, he even defeated Roger Federer, reaching the fourth round. And we have on the head-to-head 6-2 to Seppi. And their last match was at the US Open, also on the Grand Slam last year, where Seppi lost the first set and then won 3-1. And I think the same might happen here. Gabashvili starting strong, winning the first set, but then Seppi's consistency and Gabashvili's inconsistency will be the key for the Italian success.
All right, so now the main question here of this video is, what is the top play of the day?
The top play for tomorrow that I think it has very good value is in the match between Ivo Karlovic and Federico Delbonis. Karlovic is known for being one of the biggest servers on tour, and he's very hard to break, but also from the baseline, he is quite poor, and on the return, he can't do much damage, especially with his backhand slice that can create many problems to his opponents. On the other hand, Delboni, despite being a clay court player, he can compete very well on hard courts. He's left-handed, so he will explore Karlovic one-handed backhand. And I think this match can go to distance and have a couple of tie breaks. They played twice in 2014 at Vienna. At Vienna, Karlovic won 6-7, 7-6, 7-6. And last year at US Open, a little easier match, but still 6-3, 7-5, 7-5. But Delbonis is playing very good tennis, did a good performance at Sydney. So I'll select the over 42 at 1.92 on this match.
All right, so that is the top play of the day. João Morato, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.